Before we begin this lesson, pause for a moment. Just pause. This video is not here to entertain you. It is here to help you see something clearly. Many people feel tired, distracted, and behind in life, but they do not understand why. They think the problem is lack of motivation, lack of talent, or bad luck. Most of the time, that is not true. The real problem starts much earlier, inside the way we think and how we use our attention every day. This series is about that hidden problem. It is about digital thinking and how it quietly shapes your focus, your habits, your money, and your future. Not in an extreme way, in a calm, daily way. You do not need to feel guilty. You do not need to feel afraid. You only need to be honest. This first lesson is about honesty. Calm honesty. Looking at yourself without excuses and without hate. Seeing what is real so you can change what matters. If you want more control over your time, your mind, and your future, this lesson is the right place to start. Listen slowly, think honestly. Let us begin. Lesson 1. Becoming honest about your thinking. The first step to change anything in life is honesty. Not loud honesty, not angry honesty, calm honesty. This means looking at yourself without excuses and without hate. It means seeing what is real. Many people avoid this step because it feels uncomfortable, but discomfort is not danger. Discomfort is information. When you avoid honesty, the problem grows quietly. When you face honesty, the problem begins to shrink. Digital thinking addiction often hides behind normal behavior. Everyone uses phones, everyone uses screens, so it feels normal, but normal does not always mean healthy. Ask yourself gently, how often do you check your phone without reason? How often do you open apps without thinking? How often do you feel restless when there is silence? These questions are not meant to shame you. They are meant to help you see patterns. Patterns control outcomes. Your mind learns what you repeat. If you repeat fast scrolling, fast videos, fast answers, your mind becomes impatient. It becomes weak in focus. It becomes uncomfortable with effort. Over time, this affects your work, your learning, your money habits, and your relationships. You may start many things, but finish few. You may feel busy, but achieve little. This is not because you are lazy. It is because your thinking has been trained for speed, not depth. Be honest about how digital thinking affects your day. Do you wake up and check your phone first? Do you delay important tasks but spend hours online? Do you feel tired even when you did nothing meaningful? These are signs, not judgments. When you see the signs, you gain control. When you ignore them, they control you. Control always belongs to awareness first. Honesty also means accepting responsibility. It is easy to blame apps, algorithms, or the world. But blaming gives away your power. Responsibility brings it back. You choose when to open your phone. You choose what to watch. You choose how long to stay. Even if the habit feels strong, choice still exists. Small choice, quiet choice, but real choice. Do not lie to yourself by saying, "It's not that bad." Small problems become big problems when ignored. At the same time, do not attack yourself by saying, "I am ruined." That is also a lie. You are learning. You are growing. Growth begins with truth, calm truth, honest truth. Look at your daily actions, not your plans, not your intentions. Actions show reality. How many hours are lost? How many skills are delayed? How much money could you earn or save if your focus was stronger? These questions connect thinking to real life. Digital addiction is not just about screens. It is about lost potential. When you become honest, something changes. You stop pretending. You stop escaping. You start seeing time as valuable. You start respecting your future self. Honesty creates seriousness. Seriousness creates discipline. Discipline creates freedom. This freedom is not loud. It is quiet and stable. Practice one simple habit today. Observe your thinking. When you reach for your phone, pause for 3 seconds. Ask, "Why am I doing this?" Sometimes you will still open it. That is okay. The pause is the victory. The pause builds awareness. Awareness builds control. Repeat this daily, again and again. Repetition shapes the mind. Do not rush the process. Change that lasts is slow. Fast change often breaks. You are building a life, not chasing a feeling. Remember this lesson. Nothing changes without honesty, not skills, not money, not habits. Not the future. Be honest with yourself today, and you give your future a chance. Lesson 2. Taking responsibility for your time. Time is the most honest teacher in life. It never lies. It shows you exactly what you value by how you spend it. Many people say they want a better future, more skills, more money, or more peace. But their time tells a different story. Time shows habits. Habits show priorities. This lesson is about taking responsibility for your time, especially in a world full of digital noise. Digital thinking makes time feel unlimited. One more video, one more scroll, one more minute. But minutes become hours, and hours become years. The danger is not sudden. It is slow and quiet. You do not notice the loss until you feel behind. You feel older. You feel regret. This is why responsibility must begin early, calmly, and daily. Taking responsibility does not mean filling every hour with work. It means using time with intention. Ask yourself simple questions. What did I do today that moved my life forward? What did I do today that only filled time? Filling time feels busy. Moving forward feels calm and satisfying. Learn to see the difference. Many people wait for motivation to manage time. This is a mistake. Time management is not about motivation. It is about structure. Structure protects you when motivation is low. Digital addiction breaks structure. It teaches your mind to react instead of decide. Responsibility brings back decision-making. You must decide when your day starts. Decide when screens enter your day. If the first thing you see every morning is a screen, your mind begins in reaction mode. Reaction mode follows the world. Action mode leads your life. Choose action mode. Even small choices matter. Wake up. Sit in silence for 2 minutes. Let your mind be slow. This is not wasted time. This is training. Be honest about your weak hours. Everyone has them. Late night, early morning, bored moments. Digital habits grow strongest there. Do not fight with emotion. Build rules. Simple rules. No phone during meals. No phone in bed. No phone before work. Rules remove the need for constant decision. This saves mental energy. Responsibility also means understanding opportunity cost. When you spend 3 hours scrolling, you are not just spending time. You are giving up something else. You give up learning. You give up rest. You give up skill building. You give up income potential. Every choice has a cost. Seeing the cost makes you wiser. Do not aim for perfection. Aim for consistency. 1 good hour every day is powerful. 1 focused hour every day changes skills, money, and confidence. That hour must be protected. Treat it like an appointment with your future. Would you cancel a meeting that decides your future? That hour is exactly that. When you fail, and you will sometimes fail, return without drama. Do not say, "I lost today, so I quit." That is digital thinking. Fast, emotional, extreme. Real growth is slow and steady. Miss 1 day. Return the next. This is maturity. Time responds to respect. When you respect time, it gives you clarity. When you waste time, it gives you anxiety. Anxiety is often unpaid time debt. Pay your time debt daily with small disciplined actions. Remember this lesson deeply. Your future is not asking for your dreams. It is asking for your time. Give it wisely. Lesson 3. Building discipline in a distracted world. Discipline is often misunderstood. Many people think discipline is punishment or force. It is not. Discipline is care. It is choosing what is good for you, even when it feels uncomfortable. In a world full of digital distractions, discipline is not about being extreme. It is about being steady. It is about doing small right actions every day, even when no one is watching. Digital thinking trains the mind to avoid effort. It looks for shortcuts. It looks for entertainment instead of engagement. Over time, effort begins to feel heavy. Focus feels painful. But this pain is not harm. It is weakness leaving the mind. Discipline slowly rebuilds strength. Just like muscles grow through resistance, focus grows through discipline. Start with very small actions. Do not try to change everything at once. That often fails. Choose 1 habit, 1 rule, 1 area. For example, decide to work for 20 minutes without checking your phone. Just 20 minutes. When the urge comes, notice it. Do not fight it. Let it pass. Urges rise and fall like waves. You do not have to follow every wave. Discipline grows through repetition, not intensity. Doing a small task daily is more powerful than doing a big task once a week. Digital addiction wants big excitement. Discipline wants quiet repetition. Quiet repetition builds trust with yourself. Trust builds confidence. Confidence builds momentum. Be patient with discomfort. Discomfort is a sign you are changing. If you only do what feels easy, you stay the same. Ask yourself during hard moments, is this pain helping my future or hurting it? Scrolling feels good now, but costs later. Focus feels hard now, but pays later. Choose the pain that pays. Remove unnecessary temptations. Discipline is easier in a clean environment. Keep your phone away when working. Turn off notifications. Log out of apps. This is not weakness. This is wisdom. Even strong people avoid traps. You do not test discipline by placing temptation in front of you all day. Daily routines support discipline. Wake up at a similar time. Eat at similar times. Work at similar times. The mind likes rhythm. Rhythm reduces chaos. Chaos feeds digital addiction. Order feeds clarity. Simple routines create mental space for growth. Do not wait to feel ready. Readiness comes after action, not before. Many people delay change because they want to feel prepared. Discipline says, begin anyway. Begin tired. Begin unsure. Begin slow. Beginning is the hardest part. Once you start, the mind adjusts. Reward yourself in healthy ways, not with more screen time. Reward with rest, walks, writing, or calm silence. Teach your brain that effort leads to peace, not more noise. This retrains your thinking deeply. Remember, discipline is not about control for one day. It is about care for a lifetime. You are not trying to win today. You are trying to build a future you can live with. Discipline is the bridge between who you are now and who you want to become. Lesson 4. Consistency shapes identity and the future. Consistency is one of the most powerful forces in life, yet it is often ignored. People chase big changes, fast results, and sudden success, but life does not work that way. Life listens to what you do repeatedly, not once, not twice. Repeated actions become habits. Habits become identity. Identity shapes the future. This lesson is about understanding that who you become is decided by what you do every day. Digital thinking loves intensity. It loves bursts of effort followed by long breaks. One day you feel inspired, the next day you disappear. This creates emotional ups and downs and weak results. Consistency is calm. It does not care about mood. It does not wait for perfect conditions. It shows up even when the day feels ordinary, especially when the day feels ordinary. Ask yourself a simple question. What am I doing daily that I will still be proud of in 5 years? Most people do not ruin their future in one big mistake. They ruin it through small neglect, small delays, small distractions. Consistency protects you from this slow damage. Even 10 minutes a day matters. 10 minutes of reading, 10 minutes of skill practice, 10 minutes of planning. Digital addiction makes small efforts feel useless. This is a lie. Small efforts compound. They grow quietly. One day you look back and realize your life changed without drama. Consistency also builds self-respect. When you keep promises to yourself, your confidence grows naturally. Not loud confidence. Quiet confidence. The kind that does not need approval. When you break promises daily, even small ones, you begin to doubt yourself. Doubt weakens action. Action strengthens belief. Choose a few important areas only. Do not try to improve everything. Choose focus, skills, health, money control, one step at a time. Consistency fails when goals are too many. Simplicity wins. Digital thinking wants novelty, new videos, new ideas, new plans. But growth comes from staying with the same boring actions, the same routine, the same effort. Boredom is not a problem. Boredom is a test. Can you stay when excitement leaves? Those who stay win in the long run. Track your actions simply. A notebook, a calendar, a checklist. Seeing progress keeps you grounded. It reminds you that effort exists even when results are slow. This reduces the urge to escape into screens. When you miss a day, do not quit. Missing once is human. Missing twice is habit forming. Return quickly. No emotional story, no self-attack. Just return. Consistency is not perfection. It is recovery speed. Over time, you will notice a shift. You think differently. You act with less resistance. Digital urges lose strength. Focus feels more natural. This is identity change. You are no longer fighting yourself. You are aligned with your future. Remember this deeply. Your future self is not created by what you plan. It is created by what you repeat. Choose your repetitions wisely. Lesson 5. Skills, money, and control over daily life. A stable future is built on useful skills and good money habits. Not luck, not trends, not fast success. Digital thinking often disconnects people from this truth. It makes life feel like entertainment instead of responsibility. This lesson is about returning to reality calmly and taking control of what actually supports your life. Skills are your protection. They give you options. They give you confidence. They give you income. Digital addiction steals skill time quietly. Hours pass watching others succeed while your own ability stays the same. Watching feels like learning, but it is not the same as doing. Only practice builds skill. Only effort creates value. Choose one skill that can support your life. Reading, writing, speaking, coding, selling, teaching, problem solving. Do not jump between many. Digital thinking loves jumping. Stay with one. Practice a little every day, even when it feels slow. Skill growth is not exciting. It is steady. That is why most people avoid it. That is also why it works. Money reflects thinking habits. When thinking is impulsive, spending is impulsive. When thinking is calm, spending is intentional. Digital platforms are designed to trigger desire. Ads, trends, comparison. This weakens money control. Ask yourself before spending, do I need this or am I escaping boredom? Awareness here saves years of stress. Start tracking money simply. Write what comes in. Write what goes out. No judgment, just truth. Money grows when you respect it. Respect begins with attention. Ignoring money does not make problems disappear. It makes them louder later. Delay pleasure. This is a powerful skill. Not forever. Just delay. Digital addiction wants now. Growth wants patience. When you delay pleasure, you strengthen self-control. This self-control transfers to work, learning, and health. One strong area supports others. Daily actions decide financial direction. Not one big decision. Coffee habits, online shopping, subscriptions. These small leaks matter. Control small leaks, and you gain freedom without earning more. Remember, skills and money are tools. They support life, not replace it. But without them, stress grows. Stress feeds digital escape. Digital escape weakens skills. This cycle must be broken with calm action. Ask yourself often, what did I do today that increased my value? Value brings stability. Stability brings peace. Lesson 6. Daily actions are writing your future. Every day you wake up and write a small line in the story of your life. Most people do not notice this. They think life is written by big moments. It is not. It is written by daily actions, quiet actions, repeated actions. This is the final lesson, and it brings everything together. Digital thinking pulls your attention away from the present moment. It fills your mind with other people's lives, other people's opinions, other people's noise. When you live like this, your own life stays unfocused. You feel busy, but empty. The solution is not motivation. The solution is returning to simple daily actions that build your future slowly. Ask yourself each morning one question. What is one small thing I can do today that helps my future? Not 5 things. One thing. Do it early if possible. Protect it. This creates momentum. Momentum creates clarity. Your future does not need perfection. It needs direction. Direction comes from repeated daily choices. Choosing focus over distraction. Choosing effort over comfort. Choosing honesty over excuses. These choices feel small in the moment, but time makes them powerful. Silence is important. Silence is where you hear yourself. Digital addiction fills every empty space. Train yourself to sit in silence sometimes. Walk without headphones. Eat without screens. Think without scrolling. This strengthens your inner voice. A strong inner voice reduces confusion. Life will not slow down for you. Technology will not become quieter. This means responsibility is personal, calm, firm, ongoing. Do not wait for the world to change. Change how you respond to it. Some days will feel boring. Some days will feel hard. This is normal. A meaningful life is not exciting every day. It is stable. Stability is underrated. Stability allows growth. Look at your actions tonight. Not with anger, with care. Ask, did I build or did I escape today? Tomorrow, try again. This is how lives are rebuilt. Not with speeches, with days. Now remember this clearly. Your future is not coming to save you. You are building it, quietly, today. Every action is a vote. Vote wisely. If this message helped you think clearly, stay connected. Subscribe, return, grow slowly. Take responsibility calmly. Your future is watching what you do today.